This is a new version of the Pull-N-Spool, which, as the name implies, combines a pulling belt capstan with a take-up unit. And the benefit is, if it's an extruding application or an annealer where you would normally have a pulling device like a caterpillar or a belt capstan, and a separate take-up, they're both combined in one unit. This version is more vertically oriented to save space, and it's useful anywhere where you might be having material coming out of an extruder, annealing oven, cleaning process, anywhere you need to pull with a constant speed and wind up neatly onto a new spool with good, controlled tension. The pulling can be set to a linear speed within the touchscreen interface, or it can also be overlaid with the input from a laser micrometer to pull to maintain the desired diameter of material coming out of a process, like an extruder. So you can see we have a 12-inch diameter belt capstan, at least here, and on this unit the customer required a very large bend radius on the input pulley, so there's also a 12-inch guide wheel there as well. But then it comes down out of the capstan through a length tracker. There's an encoder coupled to that to track the length. Then onto a final guide wheel as it then goes onto the take-up spool. The spool in this case is being turned and traversed by a mechanical traversing unit. This is basically one of our MTUs, standing for moving take-up unit, on the bottom there, and it's a very simple unit to use. You adjust it with these knobs to tweak the reversing points that match the flange width of the spool, and then you adjust the pitch range or the wind spacing with that ratcheted dial right there. There's another version of the machine we can build that's fully programmable, so the unit on the bottom is replaced with a servomotor driven traverse and take-up to make the system fully programmable. As it is now, the touchscreen on this version only sets up the capstan speed. The tension is adjusted here on the backside with an electronic power supply for the brake. We can go in and set the desired tension right there. So right now it's pulling at a pretty moderate rate, it's 40 feet per minute, but we can speed it up, so let's go to 100 feet per minute. We have a separate speed control for the take-up right here. We want to make sure it's going fast enough, so let's get it going even faster, 200 feet per minute. By the way, the material is coming from a simple payoff unit that we've got sitting on a cart over here. That could be material coming out of any process or any type of payoff. Also, we can set a desired length, so right now, here's our target length and our actual length. So let's set a lower target length, let's say 450 feet. So we're already at 420, and when we reach that, the machine won't stop, but it will flash this indicator just to let the operator know that you've reached the target. So there you go. And we can zero that out anytime we want. It'll prompt us to confirm we want to do that. So now the length is reset. So that's it. Thank you.